What's good, family? Yeah, man, I'm out here chilling again, man, at this park. I'm addicted to peace and quiet, the sun, and a really holistic lifestyle, man. I admit, you know. But yeah, man, I was thinking about what's going on in the world, different things, and on this beautiful day, it's mostly clear skies, 75 degrees. Sitting here at the park, top of the hill, wise man under a tree, wise black man under the tree, belly aching and complaining about Babylon and the end. But at the same time, feeling extremely good knowing that it is the end and seeing it literally right before our eyes. You know, I was thinking about different pieces to the puzzle, and I might even watch that movie again tonight, man. Last night I watched Enter the Dragon. Bruce Lee, man, he was dope. They said he was on like 135, 140 pounds. But so far, in my opinion, he was the best, screen. Now, Jackie Chan is dope. But Bruce Lee was like the best presence. He had like the best presence, and his intensity was beyond anything I've ever seen. You know, but he had charisma and presence. Now Jet Li is intense, but he ain't like charismatic. You know what I mean? He seemed like Bruce Lee could have been like a politician. You know what I mean? But he seemed like he'd get you up out of there. But I like Jet Li too, though. But he just ain't smooth like Bruce Lee. But anyways, man, I'm watching Bruce Lee, and yesterday I said, man, I'm watching these, manly movies like Enter the Dragon and The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, man movies, you know what I mean? And tonight I'll probably watch The Day After. And that brings me to my point. The day after, I think I just really want you, brother, to take in what I'm saying, man. I think we were literally, like a few videos ago I did with a dream I had about a nuke dropping in this place, America. I'm like, I think we literally close to that, man. I think we really are. I mean, like, it literally is. So what I want to say before I get started is, as I sit here near the beach, semi-beach, I ain't getting in there, it ain't that hot yet. As I sit here, the trees are getting green and beautiful, looking at the artwork of the Most High, Yahweh, and I sit and look at everybody doing their thing, kids over there playing in the park. You got some new porta potties up in this bad boy. And the trees are growing. It's like, man, spring is here, man. Spring is here. And Michigan is... Spring was officially March the 22nd, but, well, hold up. Yeah, March the 22nd. But, like, at the end of, like, now, you know what I mean? The end of April, we start getting 70s and 60s. But nevertheless, I want to say this, brothers, and take this to heart. Enjoy every day and give thanks for every day you got. Because really, man, I think we on the cusp of really, you literally never know, man, how this, not just because you could die at any moment, and that's the big picture anyways, you can pass anyway, but just on a geopolitical scale, the things that this country is doing, man, you see the wars and the rumors of wars. It's all in the scriptures, literally, bro. Dude, you see literal famines that's going on in Gaza just because it ain't hit us here yet. You know what I mean? It's still, you got famines in the place. You got more earthquakes in the world. When you look at the charts and all that stuff, I just I do an overview of stuff, right? I look at the charts. I look at how the dollar is going in the financial charts, but also you look at the earthquake charts and how often that stuff is happening. Cause you say watch and pray. Oh, dudes out here on those lake water scooters. That's dope. I ain't seen one of those up here in a minute. But distracted by fun. But yeah, man, I pay attention to stuff. And because we supposed to watch and see the times. You got wars and rumors of wars, earthquakes in different places. You got famines over here in Gaza. You got people rising up against their neighbor. So far as like you look at what's going on with the Jewish people slaughtering and committing acts of terror and genocide. Nothing different about what, white folk generally do. And Native Americans, they did it to the blacks, and now they doing it to the Arabs. And they already been doing it to the Arabs. Ain't no difference. It's just that what's weird is, well, I guess it ain't weird when you know who control the actual media. It's the ish people. So, they want, and also you see the uprisings of the people. You see these protests going on in Columbia University, UCLA, and different, it's a lot of people that's like talking about how that the Jewish people is actually, they committing terrorism but yeah, it's like if now they pass some kind of bill or something that you can't speak against the ish people. Dude, we so like, dude, like that's the right to speak, free speech, bro. And like, where's the American people really rising up against the people who passing these bills and laws, man? Where all the Proud Boys and all this other stuff? Like, they're actually coming against your right to just kind of like similar when the CV-19 came out. You can't do here, you can't gather in more than 5 people. You got to be 6 feet apart. Yeah, at least that had the okie doke to it. That has the okie doke because the okie doke, the lie was that, we're doing this for your safety, of course. But this right here, where they try to take away your right, no, they are taking away people's rights. Another movie that I found to be kind of a good movie is old. I think it was Charleston Heston. Man, dude, the water skiers go fast, bro. Jeez. It's going about good 50 miles an hour, 40. But anyways, Charleston Heston. What's the name of that movie? Green. Soylent Green. Soylent. Soylent Green. I guess it was like a post-apocalyptic movie. It collapsed, and they started. Man, I ain't gonna tell you the end of it. I know it's old and stuff, but I think it's a really good movie. It's a dictatorial movie where you had the government dictating what people can do and handing out food rations, and people's hungry and famine and destitute. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. People fighting over food rations. And I think that's where America gonna get. But my point is that you're literally seeing where the government is saying, you can't talk about this. You can't talk about that. It's like, dude, are you kidding me? What happened to First Amendment mean you got the right to speech, bro? Free speech. And I'm watching the video. I watch a few videos. And it's a lot of stuff when you kind of taking in information. I be kind of, it's so much out here. I be trying to, I listen to the videos like on fast mode, speed up the speed of it and just, so I can watch it quicker. But it's so much stuff out here, man. Dude, so that's the protests. I'm going to randomly talk about more stuff, so let's go. So that's the protests. You got police officers out here arresting protesters, bro, who are peacefully protesting. Hemming up and beating up, teachers, man, like professors, bro. Dude, man, this is but where's the American people? They'll take our guns from our cold dead hands. Nah, they ain't gonna take nothing. The Americans gonna give them the doggone guns. I don't know if that'll happen, but yeah. My point is that they're not even doing the okie doke. They just saying you better not talk about X. You better not talk about the fake Jewish people. Excuse me. You better not talk about them. And if you do, you're gonna be sanctioned, and we're gonna ruin your life. And I'm like, wow. They ain't even doing no kind of they probably just pushing to see how far they can go. So now let's talk about the meat and the potatoes of this thing. When I look at right now, you got America funding 3 wars, bro. America funding the war against Russia. So basically, America is in direct conflict with Russia. It's literally, and like I said, I'm gonna watch that movie again tonight, man. The day after. That was an 1980 something movie. But you literally watching this happen. Like the kids was in the movie, they were standing around the TV and they was like, NATO forces are, coming to Berlin and the Russian forces are pushing forward and blah, blah, blah. And everybody, they was telling everybody everything gonna be all right. Don't worry, everything will be all right. We're pushing for a peaceful solution. And the next thing you know, I think it was in Missouri. Yeah, that's where the movie took place. And I guess they got a lot of nuclear silos and stuff in Missouri. So, like everything, there was no warning. As scriptures say that the Babylon, America will be destroyed in 1 hour, bro. When you think about, dude, we on the verge of that. I think we're closer. I have heard it explained that we're closer than the Cuban Missile Crisis. But I don't know about that yet, because it was like they was on the verge of literally pressing the button. So I don't know if we that close yet. But the point is, I think that if brothers got the ability to get out of this stupid country, do so. If not, pray to the Most High, keep you protected. And it is what it is, man. I just wanted to kind of talk to the seriousness of the times that we in, you know what I mean? And it's like people not really concerned. People talking about this and that, and none of my family members is really talking about what's really going on. I'm like, well, I'm about to just focus on me and my salvation, you know what I mean, and my children. Other than that, man, you can't wake up a corpse, you know what I mean? So American people are like corpses in general, man. But yeah, so then I think today there was some kind of red line that was crossed. You have France threatening to send literal troops into Ukraine to fight literally against Russia, not just a proxy war. So it's getting hotter, man. And then now I think yesterday you had Russia warning, like blatantly warning that, this is not no joke. And they said, I think it was Putin that said, y'all got to correct me on that, but that basically this ain't no joke. And if you put French and British and U.S. troops in Ukraine, they basically gonna get killed, and this is a hot war. You know what I mean? So, hey, it is what it is. And it was that reminds me of thinking in the book of Ezekiel when they talk about he gonna bring Russia down to the land of Israel, and that's where you go have the Armageddon and all these people fighting and stuff in Armageddon. You know what I mean? So, and the Most High go cleanse the earth, you know what I mean, and get rid and chastise the heathens and break the heathen, you know what I mean? And that's when he go put his people, that's when he's going to put his actual people into the land. His actual people, not, those who say they are Jews. But anyways, so it's a lot going on, man. I think that it's exciting times because it's like I was walking up that hill right there, and there was a big hornet's nest. And I was like, oh, shoot, gotta get around that. And I'm like, all you see is like America poking the hornet's nest, bro. Poking at Russia via proxy through Ukraine, spending billions of dollars to basically kill Russian soldiers. Then you see America poking at Iran and stuff by funding the Israeli regime, the State of Israel regime, to continue to, fund their acts of genocide, and many would say terrorism. You see America funding all this stuff. And you see America, I guess they did pass this bill to send billions of dollars to Taiwan so they could fight China. It's like, man, America is sitting there, so it's like a big bully poking at a freaking hornet net, poking at the bear, man. The bear being Russia. And poking, but these are the specific countries that the scriptures say in Ezekiel, Russia being Meshach and Tubal and Rosh, I think it's Rosh. But then you got the Persians, which is Iranians. These exact characters is literally, it's literally, and that show you the power of the scriptures, man. They literally are coming into conflict and stuff and uniting and stuff. You know what I mean? So that gives me more confidence in the scriptures, more confidence that what I'm into is the truth, and more confidence that if I die, I'm going to see the Most High in peace. And so it's giving me a sense of peace and tranquility. I'll be all right, man. But in the meantime, I'm just sitting putting the pieces together, man. I'm like, and then the Russians just did a, what do you call it? They just did a nuclear test, you know what I mean? This chick walking her dog. But yeah, they just did like a nuclear test, a testing of or doing an exercise. You know how they say exercise, meaning we actually doing it, but we just, you know, we you know how they say we doing a military exercise. You know what I mean? Exercise meaning we actually doing it, and we you know we're doing these war games, but really like there's a lot of stuff going on, man, and I can't watch it all because there's so much going on. The crazy part is you don't even get this stuff like on the mainstream media, and these are uprisings of the people. Like I just seen, you know, thousands of people in Tel Aviv and Israel who are protesting Netanyahu and stuff. But where is that in the news? You see, you got to ask yourself, why am I not allowed to talk about these people? Who owns the news? Who is it? Kanye that said, who owns the music? The Ish people owns the music industry. The Ish people own the financial industries. The Ish people own the media that we all get our so-called news from. Those are the people who own everything. You understand me? So how the people that own everything is oppressed? The people who dropping bombs is acting as though that they ones being oppressed. You know what I mean? So it's all, you know, it's all like, you know, stupid little dog, man. But yeah, it's all culminating to where it's going to take place in Israel, and it's going where these the nations, all the nations, the heathens, is going to be brought down to Armageddon, man. It's a movie script, and the scriptures is a script, and it just is what it is. So I'm just sitting back, man. Like I said, I just had some popcorn yesterday, man. Today I might put some butter on it. Yesterday I put some olive oil and some garlic powder on that mug. Today I might use my popcorn popper, you know what I mean, and put some butter and popcorn. Sometimes I like the you know, I'm talking about literal, you know, popcorn. Sometimes I like the kind you pop in the microwave, but sometimes I like the kind that you pop in the whatchamacallit, when you pop in the popcorn. I think that's a good investment, man, a popcorn popper, man, for me. You know what I mean? So, hey, what is this chick? The heck this chick doing? But anyway, but yeah, man. So yeah, I like popcorn, so I might just pop my own popcorn. I don't really care for microwave like that much, man. It's a different taste, you know what I mean? But what's this chick doing, man? What is this chick doing, bro? Anyways, man, I'm just sitting around watching these savages do what they do. What the heck going on here? Anyways, man. But yeah, just enjoy this time of peace we got, man. And I'm going to watch that movie tonight, man, the day after, man, 1980-something. And I'm going to sit back and relax, eat the popcorn literally and figuratively, too. Sit back with my popcorn and watch the chaos, man. For this is the movie that the Most High said. And the players in the movie are what they are. And the players of the movie are what they are. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just want to tell you this stuff, brothers. Not not to put fear into you, like the fear of stagnation and the fear where you can't, where the fear where you, be it's over. Like not that kind of fear, but the fear so we can get our minds right. You know what I mean? And stay close to the Most High. All this stuff. But see, the thing that's gonna come out of this is, as is written in the script, America gonna be eradicated, and then it's gonna be the New World Order system for the countries that's left over. You know what I mean? So that's really what's in the cards for America. So when you know the end of the movie, because you wonder, like, why is America putting all these? So it say that the beast shall hate the whore. So the beast system is a European system, and they gonna hate America, and they gonna throw fire on America. You know what I mean? It said it all, and it never. That's one of the main. What do you call it? Crescendo, or not crescendo, but climactic endings of a movie is when the bad guy loses, and the Most High gonna have great happiness when the bad guy of America loses his war. You know what I mean? So, I mean, would it get eradicated? So it was definitely an interesting times. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's basically what's going on here, man. The day after, I'm gonna have to check that out. But I just wanted to put you brothers on the importance of this time we in and stuff. Like right now, it's crazy, dude. This is an intense time. I don't think we America really got like years and stuff. Man, that's something else, ain't it? But I remember it was some general or some advisor general, some old Russian dude that was talking about there won't be no American. What'd he say? I forgot, some Kratorsky or some crap, but I think it started with a K. But he said there ain't gonna be no elections or something like that. Now, like I said, I don't know if it's true. How we gonna know until it happens? And this is another thing. When it happens, they ain't gonna probably tell us. It's gonna be just like that movie The Day After, where nobody even know what happened. I don't know. It just happened. You know what I mean? And then, what are those bright lights? What are those missiles? No, they would never do that. They never launch. The Day After movie, man. Check that out. Anyways, man, I think I pretty much covered everything, man. Keep your mind. Like I said, make your money. Do what you got to do. If you can make this money remotely, like I said, man, you do what you got to do. I got a couple of things working. And hopefully, man, I ain't trying to ever see this place again. This is trash. But anyways, hopefully you brothers have been empowered. And this video has been a tool to bless you and empower you so that you'll be a better version of yourself and be more prepared for the times that we in and we coming into, man. But, yeah, like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Man, I've been noticing my channel ain't grew at all and ain't went down at all. This is crazy. I mean, my channel used to grow and grow, but I'm like, man, when I search for some of my videos, I can't find them. But now I do know how to search them. You know what I mean? But you got to search. It's like they done blacklisted the brother. You know what I mean? Maybe because I'm black, or maybe because of the offensive stuff and truth that I say. But it is what it is. I know those that rock with me is gonna rock with me. You know what I mean? But yeah, in these times, man, but see, this is all in the scripture too. It talk about that, all these wars and stuff gonna happen, and that our people gonna be hated. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. So it's like whoever can control the media controls what people think. You know what I mean? Control freedom of expression. And when they tell you can't talk about a certain group of people, well, hey, man, that's going against your right to free speech. I believe, even if, hey, look, what they say? He believed in I forgot who said this. He was like, hey, I'm against, this black dude talking about like a KKK member. He said something like that, or skinhead or whatever. He was like, hey, I'm completely, obviously, clearly, I'm against what you stand for, but I'll fight for your right to speak. You know what I mean? Your truth, which I can understand. I mean, just because I don't agree with you, I still think that you should have the opportunity to say what you say, even though I know it to be false. You know what I mean? Unless it's going to cause direct harm, and But I still, everybody have a right to choose what they want to do in life. Even God don't even tell you, you know what I mean, that he tell you what you better do or else, but, you know what I mean, you still got the right to choose his ways or not choose. So these people is putting themselves above God, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? How you going to tell a man what he can and cannot say, you know what I mean? And the definition of anti-Semitism, well, wow, let's get into that, you know what I mean? Because, these people even Semites, or the Edomites, you know what I mean? Yeah, or the Amalekites, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know, man. It's all... This is the end of their kingdom, though, bro. And so they fighting tooth and nail to keep this thing going and for them to stay in a power position and have a controlled demolition, you know what I mean? But anyways, that's my opinion. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to support the channel, do so using the Cash App in the description. Peace, brothers.